In 2014, I frequently used Uber because I couldn't drive for 12 months due to DUI charges, a mistake I deeply regretted. There was a nightclub in my town I often visited on weekends with friends. Sometimes we'd have a designated driver, but other times we'd call an Uber. One night, I wasn't feeling well and decided to leave early, between 1 and 2 a.m. It was freezing outside, so I called for an Uber. A driver named Alex appeared on the app. His profile picture looked unsettling. An older man, with a grayish goatee and a black beanie, not smiling. Despite my unease, I booked the ride since he was only 2 miles away and drove a Chevy Malibu. As I waited outside the club, a silver, old, and ratty-looking Chevy Malibu pulled up. Disappointed but cold, I got in the back seat. Alex didn't greet me, shake my hand, or even look at me. Instead, in a quiet voice, he asked, "Where are you headed to?" I gave him my address, and we started driving, but soon I realized we were heading in the wrong direction. When I pointed it out, he turned left but began driving down quiet residential streets instead of main roads. He hadn't entered my address into his phone, which made me uneasy. To help, I put my address into my own GPS, but Alex ignored the directions. At one point, he missed a turn, and when I gestured in confusion, he said, "I just need to make a quick stop. Don't worry, I'll give you a discount." Alarm bells started ringing. I noticed a handgun sticking out of the glove compartment next to him. Panic set in. I discreetly tried the door handle, but it wouldn't budge. The child lock was on. My heart raced as we drove farther away from my house, possibly 2 towns over. I decided my only escape was to disable the child lock. Slowly and casually, I slid over to the seat behind Alex without him noticing. I waited for a red light, hoping for a chance to reach the lock button. After what felt like forever, a light turned yellow, and Alex slowed down. As the car stopped, I reached for the button. Alex noticed and yelled, going for the gun. I managed to unlock the door and bolted out of the car, running to a nearby Cadillac Escalade. Desperately, I banged on its windows for help, but they drove off. Thankfully, Alex sped off down the block. I ran into a 24-hour grocery store and called for a taxi. The experience sobered me up instantly. I reported the incident to Uber, who assured me they'd involve the authorities. A week later, a police officer came to my house for questioning, but I never heard anything more about Alex. I haven't used Uber since.